Welcome everyone to Template Tuesday. This is the first ever live video version of Template Tuesday. So welcome. Welcome to all our brand new folks that have either joined us for the first time on Periscope or over on Facebook Live. Welcome to all our regulars and of course our irregulars. And to everyone that's watching this on the replay. So glad you're here. Now, the other time I did this with both cameras, somebody tried to listen to both at the same time. Don't do that, okay? Because there's a time delay on each of these, and they're not in sync. So you'll be hearing echo, go, and two voices, and you'll go crazy. So don't do that, all right? Now, as you know, if you're right here watching this live, this is starting as a live video, all right? Now, some of you may be catching this on the replay. This will also be repurposed into a video podcast and an audio podcast. So if you're listening to this on audio, I will make everything I talk about, this visual, as descriptive as possible. Also know that there's a video version of this as well that you can check out on the podcast site. Okay? Now, if you're listening to this while you're driving, don't try to check out the video, please. Okay? Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to us. Don't do that to anybody. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jeff Herring, and I help online entrepreneurs just like you unleash, package, market, and cash in on their content, on your expertise. Okay? And just for today, I wear my new favorite t-shirt. I don't need therapy. I just need to go to the mountains. So, there's the answer to that. I don't need therapy, I just need to go to the mountains. And those of you that know how much I go up and hike, maybe that says something, I don't know. All right, we've got two sponsors today. I'll tell you about the first one now, second one at the end. This whole show is sponsored by 21 profitable blog post and article ideas. And you can get those at jeffherring.com/21 ideas. That's the number 2 and the number 1. Okay? So, jeffherring.com/21 ideas. You get your ebook for 21 profitable blog posts and article ideas. I'll have a link for you right below everything in our show. And what else? You can also just go straight to the blog at jeffherring.com. Newly designed. It's very clean and I love it. Getting lots of great feedback about it. You can go over there, scroll down the side of either the blog or the podcast site, and you'll see a link to those 21 ideas, and right in the middle of the unique navigation up at the top as well. So let's start talking about templatizing your enterprise here on Template Tuesday. What does that mean? It's a way to work smarter instead of harder. If there's something you do online more than once, templatize it. The best thing to templatize is content, okay? Content templates, video content templates, subject line templates, email templates, anything you do often, you want a template for so you can work smarter instead of harder and be more productive. One of the reasons I'm able to be so prolific, and people ask me all the time, how do you get so much done, Jeff? Well, it's because of templates, okay? Now, in all honesty, it's also because of Chubby here, who was joining us after a neck injury from the weekend. Okay, so he's over here kind of holding up the screen for us since we're doing this for the first time on Template Tuesday. So love and say hi to Chubby, who's had it rough, but he's here hanging in. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the 3 stages template. Now, I first discovered this come back with me to 1995. I've been writing a relationship motivation column for the local paper for about a year. It was only supposed to be for 6 months, but they liked it. It got internationally syndicated right away. And so what my students know and what I know is once you start creating a lot of content, you start thinking in terms of content. You start seeing the world through content eyes, so you can contentize everything. And so one of the things I noticed with my clients in my practice was a lot of people talking about how nervous they would get on Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening with the work week coming. And they'd get actually physically sick and anxious and all kinds of things. So I started thinking about that and wrote a column about it. and I called it Sunday Night Syndrome, SNS. And I came up with 3 stages: mild, moderate, and severe. Like you see right here, mild, moderate, and severe. That's the 3 stages. I wrote a column about it, and with what to do about each stage. Now this is in 1995, back before the rapid communication we have now with internet and email. I mean, it was just starting out. I was about a year away from my first email address, I think, in 1995. But what happened was, in about 5 days, once the column went out locally and then was syndicated across the world, is I started getting letters and phone calls about this whole Sunday Night Syndrome thing. Where did you do your research? Where can we get your book? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm thinking to myself, my gosh, I made this up 10 days ago. I made up Sunday Night Syndrome, or named it 10 days ago, and named these 3 things: mild, moderate, and severe. And that was one of the first experiences, folks, with really getting the power of content and what it can do for you. Oh my gosh, Chubby, you must be really tired. All right, take a nap, bud. And what content can do for you. Now, the psychology of this template is when you can take a problem and break it down into stages and give tips, that sets you up with a lot of credibility, a lot of what I call expertise or expertise for your prospect. And they go, wow, this is the person I want to learn from. They've broken this problem down into chunks. Yeah, that's me. I've got those signs and symptoms. Oh, I can do this. And then as they go further, they get results now. And then as they want more results, who do they go to? You, the person they've consumed that content from. So what I want you to do is take this template, and it's in the 21 profitable ideas. Take this template, think of a specific topic in your niche, and do this. Divide it, the problem, the challenge, into 3 tips: mild, moderate, and severe. Come up with signs and symptoms for each one, and then solutions for each one. And that's a great piece of content as a blog post, an article, a live video like this, a webinar, a video, on and on and on it goes. That whole thing is about repurposing, which is hypersanity, using the same thing over and over again and getting great results. Now, I'd like you to do this before your head hits the pillow tonight. And if you need a little extra help with creating your content, that's sponsor number 2 for today, is Custom Content Wizard. Answer a series of questions, press a button, and the button basically creates content for you in all these different ways. The 3 stages is part of it: beginner's guide, 3 mistakes, tips, advanced tips. You'll love it. For my listeners and viewers, got a special link for you: CustomContentWizardSpecial.com. CustomContentWizardSpecial.com. That'll get you a significant discount on the software. And for those of you watching on video, it will be right below this video later on. For those of you listening on audio, we'll have it there in the show notes as well if you're listening to the podcast. All right, so thank you for joining us for this double cast here on Periscope and on Facebook Live. And if you're listening to the audio on a podcast, you're getting everything you need. We're giving you the links. They'll be below in the show notes. You're just fine. And you can also catch this right here on the same page in the podcast in a video podcast. All right, so we're trying to cover all the bases for you. I see a lot of people commenting. I see a lot of people giving hearts. Thanks a lot. For those of you that are commenting way over here when we do it this way, I can't see those, so I will respond to you in the chat or on the page where the video is, or the page where the audio is, and we'll catch up that way. Now that may take, some of that I'll do right away, some of that I'll do later tonight, but I'll promise you I'll get back to you. So thanks for hanging out with us. Tomorrow's show is going to be all about Jeff's College of Online Traffic Knowledge. Jeff's College of Online Traffic Knowledge. This is Traffic Week here at the Results Now show. And think about it. When you templatize your enterprise and get out those 3 stages, pieces of content in video, audio, text, however, my goodness, the traffic you'll bring in. Okay? So tomorrow, a few tips from Jeff's College of Online Traffic Knowledge. and we will catch you then. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And as always, folks, go use this stuff.